We are back, and this time we are in week 6. We got a very upsetting loss in week 5 against the New Orleans Saints. We're gonna try to get that to come back. Last week, Laramie Tunsil did get hurt, but it's not long term. Odell Beckham is popping off. Let's see how many more snaps we need to unlock the dev trait for the quarterback. Bradley Ford is at 343 out of 500. I believe the defensive player we might figure out, Sherman, we might be able to figure out what his is. 394, so 106 away. We might, probably like within 2 to 3 weeks, we will figure out what a lot of these players' things are. We definitely want him starting at right guard, so let's make sure he is set to right guard, which he is. We need to make sure that he is number 1 on the depth chart. Yep, Devin Brown is number 1 on the depth chart. He is a rookie. We want him starting. He's the youngest player with the best upside. He's hit in development. How many? I should have checked when I was earlier. 302. Looks like he is getting majority of the offensive line snaps at that spot. We have a rookie right tackle as well and a rookie left guard. So 3 of the 5 offensive linemen are all rookies. We really need to replace the center. He's old. Brevin Jordan is still pretty young, but not very great. He made waves in week 1, allowing some decent plays. TJ Edwards has been a tackling machine for us. We really want to see Micah Parsons getting more pressure. Jamal Dean and Stingley. I want Stingley to start over Nelson. CJ Gardner-Johnson is a little bit on the slow side. He does some things good, some things bad, but overall, he's one of our best defensive players. We don't have a lot of draft capital. We used a lot of it. So I guess we're going to hop right into it. We're playing the 3-2 Tennessee Titans. So let's see. Let's see if we can't get a victory here and at least be competitive. Remain competitive in the division. This is a big divisional game. A big divisional game. And we're playing it at home against the Tennessee Titans. Odell Beckham, 4 receptions last week with 111 yards on 4 receptions. It's like averaging 100 or 20. It's like 27.2, give or take, a catch. That is really good. The Giants in real life, my team, aren't doing that great. I would like to see them get it going a little bit. Texans in real life are actually a pretty fun team to watch. Again, it does look like the defense... Oops, I did not mean to press that. I guess we'll exit it real quick. We'll fix it.
Here comes the Tennessee offense.
Ryan Tannehill ain't gonna do much. I think we're gonna be able to bottle up Tannehill for the most part. So let's go ahead and see if we can stop Derrick Henry. This team hasn't been able to stop running backs often, and the first play is going to be a loss of 3 yards. That is what we like to see. That is what we like to see. Was it Dunlap? Alright, 2nd and 13, they're going to go for a throw. They're going to get it wide open up the middle of the field. Ryan Tannehill with a 20-yard throw. That is not what we like to see. Are we going to get eaten alive defensively again? I mean, last week it wasn't as close as the score said, and man, Derrick Henry is just not able to get nothing going. It's going to be another passing play on 2nd and 10. We were able to get some pressure, but not get the sack. So 3rd and 10, they have Derrick Henry in the backfield. I doubt they're going to pass, or doubt they're going to throw. Wow, I can't speak. Out of bounds. They're going to get 1 first down, and outside of that, nothing else. No rushing. We were able to bottle up Henry. I guess we're going to see what our offense can do. Nice little juke to pick up another 4 or 5 yards there. I respect it. Bradley Ford, the rookie QB. I'm tired. And I would like to see his TD to interception ratio be a bit higher, but can't complain, man.
2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Rookie quarterback, he's still got time to improve.
Continue to take care of the ball and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the
We
end
can't
zone
just give up on him after a few games. We're going to get that out to Juju. He's going to pick up a decent amount of yards, 16 yards. We're already up towards half field. We get 2 more plays like that, and we're in field goal range. So, I mean, I guess we're going to just hope and pray that this offense can keep mounting drives like this throughout the game. And, I mean, 2 yards is 2 yards. I don't understand why the clock didn't stop there, but whatever. There's still plenty of time. This is literally our first drive of the game. We're going to throw it away. Please tell me we don't only get 1 first down like the other team. This might be a slow start to the game for both sides. And never mind, Brevin Jordan is going to get it. This is going to be a first down by Mr. Brevin Jordan. 13 yards to be exact. And I do like to see Bradley Ford, spreading the ball around the field a little bit. Dameon Pierce, I would like to see him be more involved, but it seems like he's either running for 80 yards or he's doing nothing. And OBJ, back to having a big performance already. We're going to get it back to Elijah Moore for the first time. Pick up 6 yards. We're in the red zone here, so as long as we don't convert a turnover, we should get some points. We're going to hand off to Dameon Pierce. He's going to pick up a first down, looks like. 2 carries for 6 yards, averaging about 3 yards a carry. First and goal, we need 7 yards to get a tutty. And we're going to go up with Dameon Pierce to about the 1 yard line. Ideally, I would like to see them attempt to pound this in with the run game, and it's what they're going to do, but try it with the quarterback, and we're not going to get anywhere. Just run the ball. Just run the ball. Don't... I mean, we're going to get the touchdown, but it definitely was a riskier decision than just running the ball and taking the 3, which is probably what I would have done. 11 plays, 75 yards, touchdown. So we were able to get a touchdown first drive, and we were able to hold them to 1 first down on their first drive. Let's see what the Titans can do with their second drive of the game. Ryan Tannehill, Derrick Henry coming out onto the field. I don't really even know. who all they have on their receiving core outside of, what, Treylon Burks?
The team is still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago, adding some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you
It's going to be a decent little gain right there. Speaking of the man, Burks, here he goes, picking up 16 yards. Man, we're just slightly too late with that pressure. It's like every single time. We're just a second too late. We need one more guy who can just absolutely destroy on the defensive front, and I think the defense would benefit a lot from it. So maybe trading that 78 overall guard and taking about a 5 overall downgrade is, maybe it was a big deal, bigger than I thought it would be, but I was just trying to make the right decisions for the team, clear as much cap as I can, be able to sign as many players next season as we can. If we can just remain competitive with very little draft capital and cheap contracts, which is currently what we're at, then I think we're going to be able to do fine. And on 3 carries, we are holding him to negative yards. This is arguably the best running back in all of football, outside of maybe Christian McCaffrey and Nick Chubb, who's currently hurt. Hate to see it, man. I drafted him in my real-life fantasy league, and he got hurt on me. But we're doing great on maintaining Derrick Henry. So, I mean, I do like to see that. The defense is doing something very well. And the one interception, baby. Jamal Dean, one of the corners that we signed in the offseason, making a big interception. And we're going to get the ball back at our own 28-yard line and a chance to make this a 2-score game. We're going to get the ball out to Juju Smith. He's going to pick up 7 yards, just get us a little bit closer. We're throwing 7 for 8.
To throw on second down. 4.
Complete
over the middle. It's Pierce.
3rd and inches. You hate to see these plays because, you know, anything that you do can be risky. There's a flag. Please, please don't let it be an offensive holding. Looks like we're moving back.
Defensive back out there for the Titans now, here for 3rd down. Looking to throw.
We're going to get rid of this super quick. And there's Juju Smith-Schuster picking up a big play, converting on the 3rd and 6. It was 3rd and inches. We converted there, but it was a hold, so we moved back to 3rd and 6. And now we're doing fine. We're what, in midfield? Looks like just shy of midfield or just over midfield. We are just over midfield. We have about 47 yards to go. Bradley Ford is just going to kind of throw it. It's lucky it wasn't really an interception. That could have been. But that's okay. It wasn't an interception, so that's the big one. And Odell Beckham going deep. Oh, he's made a couple of those plays this year already. So that would have been like prime OBJ, like 2016, 2017 OBJ. And we're gonna throw it away. We're not gonna get much here. We're gonna punt the ball away. Second possession of the game, wasn't able to do so much. Kept taking shots and they didn't really pan out, but hey, you're not going to score on every single possession. What's important here is we have them pinned inside of their own 5, and we aren't going to be able to stop Derrick Henry this time. He's going to do Derrick Henry things, break a tackle, pick up 13, 14 yards. 10 yards, whatever it was. It's a decent amount of yardage. Now we're going to stop Derrick Henry behind the line again. He's averaging 1 yard a carry on 5 carries. We are holding the best running back in football to nothing. We're not getting a lot of sack pressure, but man, are we stopping the run right now. So, take that how you will. I'm taking that as a victory. I think we're doing all right. We're going to stop Derrick Henry again. He's going to get only 1 yard. 3rd and 11. Let's see. Another interception. We are bottling Ryan Tannehill up. Is that J. Maldine again? J. Maldine with his second interception. Second interception of the game. It might be his second interception of the year. J. Maldine having a game out here. Derek Stingley was also there, but nowhere near for the interception. And we are already inside of the 10. 1st and goal. Just get rid of the ball. Throw it into the dirt. Don't cause a turnover here. Don't get sacked out of field goal range. Just play it safe. You can't get a T. No way, bro. No way. What is this game? Ryan Tannehill back out on the field. He's just going to give the ball off to Henry, which is probably for the best. You know, we could be up 21-0. Hell, we could even be up 10-0. But instead, it's still just 7-0. With a huge sack and a fumble. It's going to be a fumble recovery. He's going to return it for the touchdown. Touchdown, defensive touchdown. Let's freaking go. Stewart, we traded for him. He didn't get the forced fumble, but he did get the recovery and the touchdown. It's going to be a defensive touchdown. They already have 3 turnovers in just slightly over 1 quarter.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play. We witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff.
We're going to kick the ball off.
Following that fumble return for a score.
Keep in mind, we do get the ball at half, too. We're going to stop them at the 20-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive.
Malik Willis showing Ryan Tannehill what to do. Hey, watch right here, watch right there. You're throwing there every time and you're getting picked off, so don't throw there. Malik Willis, man. Hand it off to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's going to start to chew us up, I have a feeling. This defense has been on the field, seems like forever. Who dat? Who's number 1 for the Titans right now? Carter? I can't think of a first name right now. Looks like an offensive lineman for them or a tight end. Lumen is out. Don't know if it's going to be long-term or temporary. But in division, you know, while you're in a division game, not going to complain about their starters having to leave the game. In real life, you hate to see anyone get hurt. Excuse me, you hate to see anyone get hurt in real life. Derrick Henry's just going to break 4 tackles and get about 7 yards after contact there. An absolute monster. I want to see if they actually tell us how many he gets after contact. Yeah, he got about 6 or 7 yards after contact.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's see what this offense does. See what our defense can do. Ooh, almost picked off again.
He'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Henry.
I'm gonna just continue to hand this off to Derrick Henry. I guess what I would say my goal would be with this team is I just want the best defense in the league, man. Defense wins championships. You know, you go, what'd it be nowadays? 11 and, it's 18 weeks, 17 games, should be 11 and 6 now. If we can just go 11 and 6, make a playoff, best defense in the league, upset, you know, hold the Chiefs to 22 points, 21 points, whatever it may be. We can just hold these teams and our offense can perform that day. We have a chance to compete with Super Bowls. And it already looks like our defense is going to be a top defense 1 year into the rebuild. We just got to make sure that we can keep Micah Parsons in. There's a sack.
Multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there.
Looks like Parsons is number 13 for us. I'm going to have to change that. And they're going to go for a field goal here. It looks like they aren't going to make the field goal, so it's still going to be 14-0. And boy, oh boy, does this look a lot more promising. I believe we had a 2-game losing streak. I think we had a 2-game losing streak.
Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit.
I'm going to have to go back and check the schedule, because what I want to say happened was, I want to say we started out 3-0 and lost 2 in a row. And now we're hopefully going to win this game. Our offense is back out on the field. Bradley Ford's going to keep it. He's going to chuck it deep, and that's Odell Beckham for about 18 yards. 21. I was short by 3. Let's see if we can't go up 17-0 before the half. Chew up some more of this clock. And it looks like we're just going to be playing aggressive. We're going to take a shot deep. He's just going to throw it out of bounds. Throw it into the freaking upright. And it doesn't count as a field goal. Bradley Ford. He's just going to chuck it down to Dameon Pierce. Pierce is going to pick up 7 yards. It's not bad. 3rd and 3. You know, at this point in the game, I would say hand it off to Dameon Pierce. Hope to get the first down. Even if you don't get the first down, we're in field goal range, and our team can go up 17-0.
Can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they're not gonna. Yo, Brevin Jordan was wide open. You just saw Brevin Jordan running at the top of the screen. You could have easily got that to him. He could have fought for a first down. You can see him right there, number 9, wide open. There's plenty of time to throw to him before that freaking either safety or linebacker decides to man up on him. You had plenty of time. Looks like Dameon Pierce was open there too. Man, it's just sometimes, but hey, we're still in position to kick this field goal. We did go out and sign a decent kicker. We signed a decent punter, so special teams can definitely. It's Harrison Bucker, I believe. Yeah, the special teams, the punting, like it was shown on display this game when we pinned them down inside of their own 5 with a punt. We've made some decent field goals. Having special teams and a defense, man, they help you win games. Look at the Steelers in real life. Their offense is non-existent right now. Their defense is winning them games. Our defense has shown up sometimes. We can still perform well on occasions. And Henry is going to cough it up, but Titans are going to get to it. That would have been the 4th turnover by the Titans in the first half of the game. Ryan Tannehill is going to chuck it deep, an early breakup, and if we can stop that here, it looks like we're going to get the ball back before half, and we get the ball at half. Come on, yes. Yeah. Ryan Tannehill is throwing for 50% of his throws, or completing 50%. No touchdowns, under 75 yards, with 2 interceptions. I said I wasn't worried about Tannehill at all, but I was expecting a capable quarterback play, not no quarterback play. And that's an amazing punt. Looks like we're going to have one play until the 2-minute warning. So we have 76 yards to go with basically 4 timeouts. They're probably going to look to hand it off here, pick a couple yards, and just take it to the 2-minute warning. They're not going to, just slightly out of the reach of Dameon Pierce. 2nd and 10, 1:58 to go. Let's see how we can close out this half. We're going to hand it off to Dameon Pierce. Tennessee is going to burn a timeout. So if we can convert here, this benefits us. This would be like 5 total timeouts to try to mount some points.
7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down.
Bradley Ford is going to convert the first down. So Tennessee really just kind of screwed themselves over there with using that timeout. I want to say thank you very much, Mike Vrabel, for helping me out. I appreciate it. This is the division game. Yeah, don't point your finger at me.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Bradley Ford is going to try to take a shot. He's going to connect with Brevin Jordan, and Brevin Jordan is up over midfield. We are in prime position to go up at least 20-0 before the end of the half. You know, even at 20-0, that's not a guaranteed victory. That's just a very strong cushion.
Off play action.
And we're going to look to throw it again, just short of Juju Smith-Schuster. Hello, welcome you guys. In case you guys aren't familiar with what this is the Watch and Learn series. We act as the GM we just act as the GM basically. We sign the players, we fire and hire the coaches, we help with the scouting, and we watch the games. We don't play the games, we watch the games. And Bradley Ford is going to get sacked. I just figured something different than just watching, you know, every single other Madden channel out there that just, oh, this guy's the best. He throws for 800 yards. He's the best player in the game. That was good. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. We'll take it. 20-0. But we just try to be a little bit different. And quite frankly, kind of am enjoying the series a little bit. 20-0. Tennessee's going to get the ball with 1 timeout and 40 seconds left in the half.
The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. I don't think
we're going to see if we can get a sack or force another turnover. And that's a big sack by Mr. Micah Parsons. So that's 2 sacks in the first 2 quarters of the game. Boom! Leveled him. That looked like an uncomfortable landing. Landed on his arm.
If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to take one shot deep. Micah Parsons almost got to him again. He just got rid of it there. 22-0. This is what I like to see. Offensive snaps 31. Doesn't look like we're going to figure out what Bradley Ford's development trait is this week, but it's okay. Let's hope the Colts are losing. And they did. That's huge. Huge.
Leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head over to the Pacific Northwest.
That just helped this division out so much. And the Battle of the Birds. Man, that looks like an interesting game. That's like point galore right there.
Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were victorious in that one.
They were able to upset the Jags. So, if we win this game, it looks like
continuing on, here's a look at the next gen stats in that first half for the
looks
Titans.
like it would be the Texans and the Jags tied at 4-2, but then the Titans and the Colts at 3-3. So far, through 6 weeks, this is probably the best division.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for
surprisingly.
It's the Texans in front,
and we do get the ball to start the half. And it looks like we're going to be just past the 25, not quite at the 30, right at the 27. And let's see what Bradley Ford can do to come out here and start the second quarter or second half.
Because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success.
It looks like we're going to come out throwing immediately as Juju Smith with a couple of yards. Another completion. Can't complain about it. Just moving the chains is what you call that. And that's Odell Beckham wide open right up the middle. First down, nothing flashy.
Good for a first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage.
And man, if Odell Beckham can stay healthy, he has been our best defensive player. Without a doubt, he's been our best defensive player. So,
this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose.
I guess we're gonna. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want to keep Beckham long term or. That's another beautiful catch by Beckham. I don't see a way that we can get rid of Beckham at this point. He's been our best offensive player. Ooh, Brevin Jordan. That's something that you have to catch. You had your hands on it the first time, got hit away. That's okay. But it fell away from the DB and toward you, and you had a chance to grab it again. You had your hands on it, but you dropped it. That's on you, my guy. That would have been 4th and inches or maybe a first. That one's on you. And you know the Titans are definitely looking to come out here and score something. Derrick Henry's just going to plow through that guy. Poor guy. Surprised he even got up. Remember a few years ago when he just like absolutely threw Josh Norman. Like, Josh Norman was disrespected after that. But Derrick Henry on 14 carries has 14 carries, 48 yards. We're holding him.
And he got there.
We're doing what we need to stop Derrick Henry. So
from the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Which I'm glad we were able to stop Henry, because if we were going to win, we would have, and that's a loss of yards. If we were going to win, we had to put the ball in Ryan Tannehill's hand and make Ryan Tannehill beat us. Derrick Henry can run through just about anyone in the league. But Ryan Tannehill is just not it. At this point in his career, he's just a bridge quarterback who can make the right play, but he can't win you the game with his arm.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. He gets this one to Burks.
That's going to be like 3rd and 4.
It'll go down as a gain.
So look at that, 7 for 14, still 50% completion, under 100 yards, no touchdowns.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
He's going to launch it deep, and that's going to be an early break up there. I think that was Stingley. I didn't see a number. I couldn't tell you who that was. But the punt's going to come out. We're going to get the ball back. Dude, this punter's... They have a pretty good punter. I believe they have the best punter in the league. Bradley Ford's going to get the ball, and he's just going to throw an interception. A terrible interception. That's going to put them right in the red zone. And that's just bad. Oops, I did not mean to do that. That was a really bad interception. That's 2 turnovers today for the quarterback. And that's Derrick Henry just dragging 1st and goal. This is probably where they put up some points. Unless Tannehill throws an interception. Because I doubt Henry will fumble the ball again. Yeah, that's 2-yard line. They're probably going to put up points here.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he gets it.
Yeah.
Touchdown,
All right.
Ryan Tannehill.
Well,
His 4th touchdown on the year.
We're still up by 13 points.
And converted into 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
You know, if we lose this game,
Kick this one away, and off it goes.
I would be devastated.
Fields it right around the goal line.
Not going to say we'd embrace the tank if we lost this game, but if we lose a game that we were up 20-0, and we lose it in about a quarter and a half, I would lose a little bit of hope for the rest of the season. And that's going to be a catch by Juju. He doesn't drop many. Or sorry, that's a drop by Juju. He hasn't dropped many this year.
To throw again. Ford.
And that's going to be Odell. No, that is Juju. I thought that was Odell Beckham. But that's Juju Smith, so he dropped it. We go right back to him, and he picks up the 1st down. Let's just keep these chains moving. Keep this clock chewing. Yeah, even if we can only score a field goal here, I'm okay with it. That's going to be Dameon Pierce. You're not serious right now. Thank God. Thank God someone on our team was able to pick that up. You're going to give it right back to Pierce. He's going to get swallowed up around the line. He's going to get a couple of yards, but nothing much. 3rd and 5. At this point, just throw the ball. And that's going to be wide open for Beckham. 229 yards, 5 catches for 76, I believe I just said.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead.
And we're around midfield. We're over midfield. We're close to being in the green zone. From the 40 to 30 is the green zone.
Really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And they're going to get this down near the 35.
You say from 40 to 20 is what I call the green zone. Just because you can consistently get field goals from there. Probably like 35 to 20.
Pierce.
We're going to hand it off to Dameon Pierce, and he's going to get a really good carry. You know, we don't hand it off a lot to Dameon Pierce, but I feel like every game he has one of these plays where he just takes off.
But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to
2 minutes left in the third quarter. We're just shy of the red zone.
That's a good start for him.
We're in a really good spot here to get some points. I definitely want to see a touchdown here. It would put a lot more confidence in me.
Back to throw.
That's going to be a nice little catch by Odell Beckham. We're at the 8-yard line. First and goal. And Odell Beckham has been, I can't say it enough, Beckham is our best player. I would love to see Beckham go up to a superstar. I doubt we get him to an X Factor, but this late in his career, but if we could get him to a superstar. That's Brevin Jordan. No, that's Juju. It's Juju Smith. I don't know why I said Brevin Jordan.
Juju Smith-Schuster from 3 yards out. And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Alrighty. We're going to hopefully be 27-7.
Cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this.
Oh, looks like we're going to go for the 2-point conversion.
After his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out.
Yeah, it's going to be an interception. And they're going to get the ball at the 35-yard line. I mean, 19-point lead. We went for the 2. I can't get mad. Like, we're winning. The interception is a little bit his fault, not entirely his fault. It's a hard catch for anyone to make.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. And the Titans getting set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to
the Titans, if they have, if they want any chance, they really need to get some points on the board like they did last drive. Granted, they got a touchdown because we gave them the ball in the red zone. And they'll probably, I mean, I'm just saying, if I was that team, if I was the Titans right now, I definitely 100% would have snapped the ball before the quarter ended. That would have just acted as an additional timeout for you. Not even really a timeout, just like a mini little break. Restarted the clock with another 11 minutes. And, I mean, I guess it's up to them, though, to decide. Derrick Henry's going to line up at receiver. It's a little bit scary. It's going to be 2nd and inches, and Lumen is out again.
In some discomfort out there. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. From the 50, it's Tannehill. It's Edwards again.
And they just keep giving it straight to the tight end over and over again.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well,
Derrick Henry in the backfield. They're probably going to give it to Derrick Henry here. I'd be surprised if they didn't. They're actually not gonna. Looks like they set up Derrick Henry on a wheel route and it didn't do much.
Just shy of the 35. A three-score game here late.
Pretty sure it's 3 back-to-back throws to
some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to
same
that
guy.
end, pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss.
4 receptions, 44 yards. They're just eating us alive in the middle of the field here. They got a nice little drive here. I'd like to see if we can get some more pressure on the quarterback. And wow!
Titans touchdown. Brian Edwards, 28 yards. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively.
Jamal Dean tried. I mean, I can't get mad at him.
Things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
He did try to bat it away.
This game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open.
Looks like we're going to be
and they've got a puncher's chance.
about a 12-point lead. I say about. That's exactly a 12-point lead. What's going on here? Let's get to the kickoff. We're going to get the ball. What I want to see my team do here is I want to see a nice, long, methodical drive. I want to see about 5 minutes come off the clock. With or without points, I want to see like 5 minutes coming off this clock.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get off of autopilot right now, okay? Get back to what was working for them earlier. Understand that they still have a 2-score lead, so it's not...
And it looks like we're going to get about 1 yard.
Okay, guys, let's mash the gas. Let's get going again.
Waste about 30 seconds off the clock. Hand it off to Damian Pearson. He is going to break 1 tackle and bring us up really close.
The Texans on 3rd down. 5 out of 9.
We've already chewed up about a minute off the clock, a little over a minute.
Off the play fake. 4.
And that is going to be a first down right at midfield.
A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
First down. Let's see if we can continue to push the ball down the field and eat up some of this clock.
That might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And that's Odell Beckham picking up about 11 yards. Again, just first down. Yeah, I kind of agree with the Madden broadcasters right now. Start passing. Man, I can't speak sometimes. Start running the ball. Stop passing it.
You're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
And Bradley Ford's going to take off, pick up a few yards. I mean, I guess I'm okay with that. Yeah, we've taken about 2.5 minutes off the clock. Just get rid of it. Why are you allowing the sack to happen? So now we're 3rd and 13. That really just kind of pushed us outside of field goal range.
I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far it hasn't.
That's going to be Brevin Jordan bringing us to about field goal range. And there's going to be just shy of 5 minutes on the clock. If we play it correctly, yeah, just shy of 5 minutes. And that looks like he missed it, but he made it. Just barely. So 29-14.
Make sure I am on point, because the way I see it, the other guys still need 2 touchdowns, but in addition, a 2-point conversion. So this is all about them playing perfect football from here on out.
This offense back out and set to go.
Let's see what Ryan Tannehill can do. They've had back-to-back touchdown drives.
After scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline.
And first throw, he's just going to get rid of it. And feel comfortable throwing it to anyone. Just going to toss it away. Now Ryan Tannehill is going to give the ball off to Henry. Henry's going to pick up about 7 yards, make it a 3rd and 3. They have a lot of people on that line. They have one receiver out there. They're going to give it off to Derrick Henry, and he's going to get met behind the line. 4th and 2. They are going to go for it because they have no choice. This could be a big 4th down stop right here. And it looks like they're going to stop Derrick Henry behind the line. The Tennessee Titans are choking on the main stage while the Texans are playing like they have everything to prove. They started out, I want to say 3-0. Again, we'll have to recheck. Went on 2-game losing streak. Now Bradley Force is going to get rid of the ball. Honestly, I would say hand it off here to Dameon Pierce. They're not going to. Dameon Pierce is wide open. They're going to just throw it over to Dameon Pierce. He's going to pick up some yards. 3rd and 2. Realistically, I would like to see that clock hit 2 minutes, or into the 2 minutes before they snap it, but I doubt they will. CP usually snaps it at about, I was going to say 14. That's right when he did it. And Brevin Jordan with a beautiful connection. Down at the 7, inside the red zone, 1st and goal. We're throwing 30 for 42. And this quarterback's getting a lot of opportunity tonight to prove himself. If we could score a touchdown here, this would probably have been one of our best offensive games to date. And Bradley Ford's just going to take off and he's going to slide. He felt the pressure coming. That's the 2-minute warning. And I think this is game. I don't see a way the Titans win. It would take a damn miracle for that to happen. Dameon Pierce is going to get dropped at the 1. Titans are going to burn their timeout. They still think that they have a chance.
With 1:56 to go. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
I mean, even if we score a field goal here, I'm pretty sure that makes it a 4-possession game, no? 4th and goal, and we are just going to take the field goal. Yeah, it's still a 3-possession game.
And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach.
Yeah, this game is as good as over. Let's just see how our defense can close it out.
And you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And out a little
I have a feeling we're just going to play 3 deep quite a bit here. They're probably going to get 20 yards, 2 plays in a row. They'll get to about half field, and then we'll just hold them. That's what I truly think is about to happen here. Oh, they're just going to check down, get 3 yards.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
yeah, looks like, I mean, they're trying to mount something.
I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time?
Yeah, there's no way you guys win, but, you know, make yourself get a little bit of confidence in before the next week. He's just going to throw that away. 190 yards. That's it. Just not many yards thrown. Oh, and that's Jay Maldine. He's been active tonight around the ball with 2 interceptions as well.
Now it's Tannehill.
Micah Parsons almost got the sack. And another interception. Another interception. 3 interceptions to the game. We're gonna take a knee, and this is the game. 4 turnovers for the Titans. There's not much that the Titans can do. 4-2 Texans. Through 6 weeks, we just snap a 2-game losing streak. Bradley Ford had a solid game. This victory goes to the defense, though. They have a touchdown themselves, a defensive touchdown, 4 turnovers. This game goes to the defense. Although Bradley Ford, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, just shy of 300 yards for a rookie quarterback. Definitely wasn't a bad performance. Can't complain there. Bradley Ford threw for 69%, 308 yards actually, but that's because sometimes the sacks don't completely count towards, it's weird the way they have it set up, but is what it is. We are going to go to 4-2, and we're going to be tied in division with the Jacksonville Jags. 4-2. We're going into the bye week. Let's see. We can attempt to re-sign Laramie Tunsil. He doesn't want to sign with us, but I don't think we're going to give him much of a choice. I don't want to sign him on a 5-year deal. So, we're going to sign him on a 4-year deal. We might have to trade him away at some point just because he is aging. But he's so good, man. So good. He was the main person that we really wanted to focus on regaining in the offseason. We're going to go straight to week 8. This is the last week that we can make any trades. I doubt we're going to make any. We have a breakout DB, and I guarantee you that is for J. Maldine with the way he played that game. He was all over the place. We're going to use Playmaker upgrade for our receivers because they give you the most. Yeah, break tackle, catching, spectacular catching, catching traffic. Just gives you so much. And for Dameon Pierce, yeah, I guess you could say I wouldn't mind having him be even more of a power back with +1 speed. He's got really good speed. And Zaire Sherman, I do just want him to be a sack machine. He's been, outside of Parsons, he's been the best sack player on our team, the best edge rusher on the team. So, yeah. I guess this will, give me a minute. And I guess we could take a look and see if there's anyone else that we do want to re-sign. Nelson wants a 1-year deal worth $5 million. The issue there is he's 30. Yeah, he's playing okay for us right now, but he's gonna be 31 as of next season. He'll probably drop down to a 76 overall. I don't know if I want to spend $5 million on a backup player, even if it's for 1 year. Same thing goes for Malik Collins. Although I believe he's starting for us. We really need to get more help at defensive tackle. Jonathan Grenard, is somebody who I do think, as a backup player, I wouldn't mind giving him a 3-year deal. He's not going to take that, but we might be able to negotiate something in the end for him. I guess we'll spend our staff points. Do I want to do the head coach so I can get more? Yeah, we do. We'll spend 1 there. Now we need to work our way down this side of the tree. And now whenever we earn some more, we can get more focus players, some more XP for us. And yeah, week 8, we play the 4-3 Falcons. It looks like the Jags again lost. Looks like the Colts had a bye week with us, and the Jags and the Titans both lost. I want to, before we do anything else, this will probably be the last thing that we do, is check how far away we are from unlocking everyone's dev trait. 400, he needs 100 more snaps played. I doubt he'll get it in the next game. He will get it next game. So Riley Ford might not. Defensively, Sherman could get it next game. That's 52, I believe, accounted snaps that he needs. And this backup player, it's not even really close. What about Bobby Woods? He's only played 43 snaps for us. And Brown isn't getting the snaps that I want him to get. Laramie Tunsil is playing absolutely outstanding, as expected. And the last absolute thing I want to do, we have the worst offense in terms of yards, second best defense in terms of yards. Running backs, meh. 29th in points scored, 3rd in points allowed. So it looks like we just have an absolute monstrous defense. And for a rookie, 70% completion, 250 yards per game, passer rating of 93, yards per attempt of 7.3. He's been sacked 17 times. It's a lot. It's quite a bit. Dameon Pierce, we could give him the ball more. He is averaging 4.4. He's got 1 TD. Receiving, though, Odell Beckham has been a monster. And he's gotten 3 touchdowns on the year. So is Juju. Elijah Moore has caught 1. Brevin Jordan's caught 1. Dameon Pierce has caught 1. Like, there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players to have at least 1 catch on the year. And John Mechie III has been the least productive. This tight end hasn't been that great. Dameon Pierce has been okay in both aspects. Brevin Jordan has been, in my opinion, the biggest surprise. Like, you expect Juju to do well. You expect Elijah Moore to, make some plays. Odell Beckham when he's healthy, which he clearly is. You expect him to do well for himself, and he has. Let's go ahead and take a look at the defense. Yeah, and Zaire Sherman, he's on the road to be Defensive Rookie of the Year. Like, we drafted a stud with him. 14 tackles for loss, 6 sacks. Micah Parsons is not even comparing to him right now. He only has 10 tackles for loss and 3 sacks. Dominique Dale only has 1. Grover Stewart has 1. Jonathan Grenard has 1. Malik Collins has 1. It's something out here, man. And Nelson has 2 interceptions. He's a trade target. He kind of wants to get traded. I mean, we could probably get a second or a third for him. It's not something I'm opposed to. J. Maldine with 2 interceptions on the year, both of them coming into 1 game. C.J. Gardner-Johnson has an interception. Derek Stingley has 1. Jalen Petrie has 1. We're doing good on that aspect. Forced fumbles, J. Maldine with 1, Derek Stingley with 1, Jalen Petrie, Zaire Sherman, Micah Parsons, Dominique Dale. Everyone is just getting those. We have 5 fumble recoveries. And defensive touchdowns, we only have 1. And that was last week. So, doing good there. And yeah, I think it's gonna be it. The overall rankings has us having the worst offense in football with the second best defense in football. If you go and take a look at the standings in the AFC, we are the 3rd seed. But there is a lot of 4-2, 4-3 teams. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams, all 4-2 or 4-3 right now. This division, man. Yeah. The South is not something that you want to be messing with right now. Seems like almost every other division has that one outlier. I mean, the NFC South too, man. Why is it the 2 South teams? NFC East. I think the NFC East might be the most deadly. But yeah, I think that's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We're not going to click on this yet until the next episode, but I got a funny feeling it's for J. Maldine. And if we could get him to superstar, I believe he's only 26 or 27. Yeah, he's 26. We just signed him. If we can get him to superstar, we locked down a corner. But that's going to be everything for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We will see you guys in the next episode. We will be taking on the 4-3 Atlanta Falcons. We are number 1 in our division. We have one of the best defenses in football. And we're just going to continue to ride this wave. we're going to see if we can't trade away Nelson off camera. If we do, I'll make sure that you guys see what we get. And I mean, I guess we're already working there, so we'll go ahead and we'll try to do that first. We'll see what we can get for him. We'll see what teams are offering. No one's offering any draft picks straight up, so we will have to go and manually put a draft pick in. I mean, they're not going to give him away for a first. Let's see about a second. And we're almost going to get him for a second. Maybe if we give up both of our sevenths. Okay. Let me see something. I'm going to end the episode here. We're going to try to finesse a way to try to get him gone for a second round pick, even if it's not exactly with the Bears. We're going to try to get rid of him for a second round pick, because at the end of the day, we could get a player 8 years younger, same overall, a lot cheaper on a rookie contract with a second round pick. So that's what we're going to shoot for. I'll let you guys know how it happens. Until next time, adios.